What's going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. We're going to be quickly jumping into the invasion event Quasar. And just so you guys know as well, in order for us to do all the nodes with two teams, you basically need to have pretty much all the mods on. I think there's one or two you could take off here, and they will also help with Quasar as well if you don't have Quasar. Keep in mind, you only really need to have, well, if you want the base minimum unlock, we'll try with our baby account to see if we can even get it. But just to even get him unlocked, you're gonna make your life a whole lot easier because he is gonna be fairly efficient with this node. So if you don't have him unlocked, I would recommend you just slap on all the mods and basically just run the first two nodes, and you should be able to just get them unlocked. So here, I'll show you an example here. So you should be able to just run the first couple of nodes because there's no restrictions, slap on your strongest, heaviest hitters, and then that should get you about like 500,000 points, and then you should be able to get them unlocked as well. And you'll probably most likely get like maybe even a red star on him, a 1 or a 2 maybe, depending on how many points it is. I guess we'll figure that out when we actually do it here. But let me just take a quick look at the mods here. We pretty much want all the mods. I think take the 30% health off. We don't need to have that. That's gonna make things a whole lot easier because they're gonna have less health. But everything else, just keep on it. And yeah, we'll go in here, and like I said, if you don't have Quasar, don't sweat it. I don't even know if I have my teams saved up. But if you don't have Quasar, it's going to make it a little more difficult, and you can get them quickly unlocked here just by slapping all your crazy strong characters at the start. We'll just run... Oh, where the heck is Quasar? I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Okay, we'll put him beside Daredevil, and I'm not sure if this is the correct format. Let's see, Striker, Raider. Okay, let's do it. So the first couple nodes, you can literally just auto if you have like Professor Xavier, Mephisto, but we'll run it with Vigilantes, so you guys can kind of see. And it's fairly straightforward. I think for the most part, because the raid buffs are active, you should be able to walk over these guys pretty easy here. But they do hit hard though. Don't get me wrong. It's still a very difficult node. You just got to be very careful with your cooldowns. So I don't know if we're gonna stun. We're just gonna do the special here. I think we'll just save the. I think we probably could have stunned, to be honest with you, because we're gonna just we're gonna be fine. Switching the ISO 8s around also helps with heals and stuff. If you find that your characters are lacking in the stars and whatnot, switching their ISO 8s around to health or healer also seems to help, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, Quasar is pretty much going to be the main man on this show here. He's going to basically just quickly make short work of all these guys. His cooldowns are going to be quick. He's going to be fast. He's got his war buffs on, so he's going to be able to apply lots of ability block. Yeah, so fairly straightforward. And I don't know if we're going to be able to... yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do the ult here. I was just thinking, I don't know if we need to ult, but let's just do it because we get our energy back fast enough. Let's focus on Khan. Okay. And, yeah, and hopefully, yeah, like I said, hopefully, if you don't have them unlocked, like I said, you should be able to get them unlocked just by doing up the first couple nodes here. Depending on, if I think most people will have them unlocked, and if you don't have them unlocked as well, this is actually perfect because we still have the polarity event taking place. There's still just I think a couple days on it, so this is actually nice if you're stuck on one of those pesky node floor 15s or 16 and you need Quasar. This is actually perfect timing for him to come back here, and then you can kind of do a quick unlock on him, get him level up, and then you can also kind of work and maybe get some extra reds on your Magneto Phoenix Force if possible. So yeah, so we'll just basic here. So yeah, fairly straightforward, and we'll see how many points now we can get. And I think actually this, yeah, so if you do all the mods basically with this team, you pretty much almost have an unlock on him, because I think you need 270 right for his unlock, so you get one red on him. So yeah, 270. So yeah, if you run the first two nodes, fairly straightforward. Now for the sake of keeping my characters in perfect health, I'm actually just gonna throw like some random I'm just gonna throw some random guys in here and just let these guys rip. Yeah, because you should be able to do the second node with the same team, fairly straightforward. But I'm actually just lazy, and I don't want to worry about cooldowns and stuff. That's kind of what I do like to do. I'm very lazy. I like to work smart, and also because Mephisto's on the board, he's gonna be able to just, I don't know. he should be able to make short work of these guys. I have Blastar here because I like Blastar. he's really fun. I like using his bomb bursts, and you don't have to worry about cooldowns with him as well. So this should hopefully speed up some of the footage because we're able to clear this out faster with this team. Because yeah, Vigilante with Quasar, it's a good team, but it's still going to take a little bit of time because I think this one has quite a bit of Crucible characters. So these guys are very, fairly still strong, fairly strong because of all the buffs that we have enabled for the mods. If it wasn't for these all these mods, it wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, it's definitely for sure. We'll basic here so we can get the blast our charge. And yeah, let's just do the basic here as well. I could have used the alt, but you know what? Screw it. We'll save the big bomb so when the next wave drops, we can just clear it. So, but yeah, if this wave drops for the Vigilante guys, just use a Silver Sable, timer alts correctly, so it's gonna strip all the safeguard off, and then throw the Hit Monkey stun. Actually, now I'm trying to think if this is actually, maybe it would have been better to use Vigilante here. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. It is what it is. Well, we should be able to just get to... We should be able to get Mephisto's turn, and then he should be able to ult. But these guys are... Yeah, this guy is just crazy. Okay, let's throw the... Yeah, we can't do anything because there's a taunt there on Miss Marvel. Come on, get to Blastar's turn here. So we'll do Odin. Odin didn't take a turn yet? Wow. He is slow here, hey? Okay, so now we should get to Mephisto, I think. Okay, oh, no. Okay, well, Null just does Null stuff. Okay, alright. And actually, we should be able to... Oh, gosh. What the heck is going on here? We gotta get through these taunts. Come on, just get to Blastar's turn, please. Okay, so this should get us over these guys here. My goodness gracious, that took forever. Holy cow, I thought this was gonna be faster. It's not looking that way. It's, like, slower. Okay, so we should be able to just get some basic... Get the blast charges back up on Blastar. Basic here. He's gonna get another blast. Okay, and the last wave is dropped now. So now we can finally do Mephisto's ult here. He is slow here. Holy smokes. Okay, Odin does his assists. We'll see if we can... Yeah, we're going to hit this guy here so we can get some crowd damage on the adjacent targets. That should get a Blastar bomb burst for us. Carnage is going to do another basic. Odin's going to assist. Null is going to assist. Okay, Thunderstrike's going to do his thing. Let's focus on these guys. Actually, I should be focusing on Parker because he's kind of the one that's... Oh, whatever. Okay, let's see if this works. So we're just going to throw this and kill some people here. Jeez Louise, these guys are tacky. So you can see here, like, even with a team like this, it's still, like this is the reason why I kind of didn't want to do Vigilantes. But, yeah, anyways, we're just going to auto here. This is kind of getting dumb here. But, yeah, I think you guys get the point. But yeah, we should be able to, in conjunction with Vigilantes, the next section will be Fantastic Four. If you have Fantastic Four built up, it should be fairly easy as well. Again, the hardest part about these trials is the fact that most of these sections are gated by the stars. So it should be fairly straightforward, especially with Fantastic Four. Even with all these crazy buffs, the Fantastic Four still holds very good to their... Oh, what is going on? Wow, we are just taking forever. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, jeez. So many freaking heals. I think the more I attack him, the more he heals. Okay. Okay, I need to take myself off auto here. Okay, we're going to just basic. I think he was ulting. We need to get some blast star charges. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Wow. Wow, this is what not to do, I guess. Wowzers. Yeah, so he has a lot of heals. So this is why Silver Sable is so good against Peter B. Parker, because she actually applies the heal block. So in this particular situation, because we don't have Silver Sable with us, you guys can kind of see why I'm getting my ass kicked here, because like it's just taking forever because we're trying to get through all his buffs, and he keeps healing because we keep attacking him. But let's just do the ult here. Let's just hopefully he just takes his oh my goodness, God, he's just so tanky. Jeez. Okay, that should hopefully maybe kill him. Come on. Jeez. Okay, basic again. Oh boy. Oof. That was very long. Oh my God. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so now that Peter B. Parker's dead, Penny should be a breeze, and yeah, we should have just nuke her down. Sorry. Okie dokie. Okay, so the next section, like I already said, the Fantastic Four is going to be an essential team. If you don't have them all geared up, It's going to be hard because they are kind of the best team for it. And even on my baby account, we kind of started farming those guys early. You can also use Thunderbolts, but I still find that the... Oh, wait, no. I lied. This is the Vigilante section. This is Vigilante, Vigilante. Okay, never mind. I lied. Okay, for some reason, I thought they were going to switch back and forth here. My bad. Okay. I lied. Okay. I don't know my stuff. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'll just reposition this again here. Cooldowns are good. Okay, so anyways, it's the other two nodes after this that's Fantastic Four. But anyways, that means at least you should be able to get at least half of the nodes done just strictly with your Fantastic Four here. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, on the side here. We'll focus on this cluster right here because it has Web Weaver, Spider Weaver, sorry, and it's got Omega as well. And you can see there, like, that alt just kind of decimates, right? So we're going to strip everything off. Silver Sable does her thing. We'll see if we can throw maybe the stun on Omega, because we just don't like her pings. And then we will throw the taunt here. Should hopefully maybe take care of that Iron Man. Yeah, next time maybe I should just stick with the team that you're supposed to use. Okay, and then we'll do the alt here. That should clear off everything. Besides, okay, I thought we were gonna clear everything. Okay, we'll do the alt or special. Sorry. Okay. Oh, Omega, you're back. Okay. I could use the alt, but I'll just use the special here because we don't need to overkill these guys here. This is going to apply the nice defense down for us. Hitmonkey's going to take his turn again, and he's going to do the stun. Yeah, there's just limitless energy, right? We get so much energy with these mods as well. So that's the nice thing. And then we'll throw the special here because we don't need to use an alt. And yeah, we just keep getting energy back. And it's crazy. Even on my baby account, I already have a 7 yellow Punisher. So make sure you farm him from like day 1. And it's going to make things so much simpler. Vigilantes, like I said, is not on their way out. I feel like because they have so much balance to their team, and I think they were one of the best free-to-play teams that was available, not just for the players, but like even as a starting team for the chapters, and they were so good. Like Thunderbolts was absolute crap, and same with the Cursed. Whereas this team held really good value in War, they held really great value in Crucible, they held great value in basically all the game modes, right? Even in Arena, like I see it actually on my baby account where they have a 5-piece Vigilante because somebody used like the time heist where they buy all 5 characters and they're level 100. And yeah, even my Fantastic Four team can't beat those guys because their stats are just off the freaking charts. When you're a 40-50 level difference, I guess it does make a difference. So yeah, same thing here. Well, same team. Shouldn't be an issue. I think the hardest part about this one is Null. You just got to watch out for Null. But if you use the Quasar ult, you should be able to take care of him because it's going to hit everybody here. And again, it's going to apply that ability block. Oh, wow. Okay, so just be careful here because I did not realize that. So in this situation, this would be good to have maybe Barrier or something on Punisher because, yeah, he almost died there. Like, didn't even realize that. And he's like a 3-diamond Punisher. So it's kind of crazy. But, yeah, so anyways, we'll just keep on continuing here. Get lots of energy. Again, we're going to aim right at the Thanos, and this should actually cause him to use his release again. A little weaker than the last one. And then we'll do the alt here again as well because we can just get that energy back. And let's see here. Is anybody taking a turn? Nope. So we'll throw the stun on Gore just because we don't like his pings and he can rip our charges off as well. So we'll do the... Yeah, we'll take care of him. We'll do Punisher. He'll just basically just kind of scatter across here. So lots of energy here. So I don't know if we need to... Is Havoc an issue? Or not Havoc, sorry. So for server. Let's do Kahori. Kahori's got the defense down. Yeah, let's just take care of Kahori. And then we want to take care of Red Goblin right after because he's gonna we don't want him reviving any of the previous characters. I don't know which ones actually. Was there anybody he can revive? I don't remember. Whatever. Okay. I think that's kind of it. Okay, so we can just basic here. And yeah, we just as the Vigilante gets more vulnerability tags and they keep hitting them, they just get so much. They can just keep going, right? They kind of start slow, but as you can see here, they just pick up so much momentum and so much power throughout the course of the run. And then yeah, we got now we got the Fantastic Four. So this is what I was talking about earlier. I'm sorry again. And same thing, yeah. If you don't have Fantastic Four, you can use members of the your other Fantastic Four, or you have a Cursed. But yeah, they have to be at least 7 yellow, which is the pain in the ass for a lot of people, right? Even on my baby account, we don't have any of the Fantastic Four. I think at 7. Some of them are 6 and some of them are 5. but we don't have anything, right? And I do like, actually, in this particular one, I enjoy having Johnny here because if you put him as a healer, he can apply lots of heals to the team. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. He's going to be able to give a lot of sustain to the team, especially if you have a squishier Fantastic Four team. And I don't know if there's a particular order here. Let's just see if we can... Let's take care of the Carnage and the Venom, because then they don't get turn bar. Yeah, Franklin can just do his special here. We don't need to use his ult or anything like that. So yeah, you get the pings from Johnny, which is really nice. And Gwen would have her stats actually reworked as well here. So I imagine she'd be pretty beefy, or maybe not actually. I'm not sure. So this should kill her because it goes through stealth, and then we can focus on the other two guys. Oh, here, let's focus on... Actually, I'm not really sure who to focus on. Yeah, let's just ult here. That's fine. We'll just ult. I feel like we're just going to get lots of energy back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So Firestar doesn't really do much. She's an old character. So we'll do the basic here. Yeah, let's focus on Anti-Venom so he doesn't have any heals. And I still am like kind of hoping they do a rework on him. So that would be really cool if they do. Yeah, Silver Surfer is going to do her thing. Or sorry, not Silver Surfer. Okay, so Hive Mind. Yeah, it used to be such a great team, but yeah. So yeah, we'll just do Invisible Woman. She's just gonna basically tag these guys out, and yeah, you can, like I said, you can see all these nice general assists from Johnny, and every time he does it, he applies heals as well to our team, which gives us a lot of sustain. A lot of people don't realize that, and it was actually a really good strategy if you're playing in the danger room, where you can use that as a method here. He just applies. Yeah. Oh crap! I was hoping we'd take him out before that, but that's okay. So again, we got the ability block on our characters, but that's okay. Johnny actually cleanses some of the negatives, so this is why I like having him on the team. And then, like I said already, he applies some of those heals. Yeah, I feel like I should have used an ult or special here. I feel like I'm playing it way too safe. I don't know why, but it is what it is. My characters are pretty stacked. So yeah, Invisible Woman, she just hits pretty hard. So Johnny does his thing again. Yeah, maybe I should have used a special or something. This is kind of pissing me now. Let's do the ult here. To apply some negatives. Get some heal block in there. Okay, so he's got some negatives. Johnny's got to do special. Yeah, I should just went hard on Surfer. As you guys can kind of see now, I'm paying for it because she's you know, they got the ability block and the... Okay, so again, do the ult or the special. Or sorry, the... Okay, we'll do the stun here. I should have did this to begin with. Oh my goodness. So don't do what I did there. Do the stun on him, and then you can just don't worry about his turn. Because yeah, as he kind of takes turn meter, he gets faster and faster as well. Franklin finally takes a turn. Jesus. Okay. All right. So done there. He should bleed out, and then yeah, we can just basic the rest of the way here, and the rest should be hopefully not too bad. And like I already said, once we do this one. There should be one more Fantastic Four one, and then we should switch back to Vigilante. So again, you can kind of tell the Fantastic Four is a crappier team because they don't have the heal capacity and the sustain that the Vigilantes do. So you got to be very careful here, especially if your Fantastic Four is a bit weaker, because there is a lot of mods on here. So this is what I usually try to do if they are a bit weaker on the health side. I switch Franklin to a healer, because Franklin's going to take the first turn, and he's going to apply even more heals. So this actually helps out. And then actually, Mr. Fantastic, I have him as a healer as well. But again, that's a luxury because you also don't want to just needlessly bring everybody to certain ISO 8s that you don't really need them by. We're gonna throw the special on this time so we can get some buffs. Because I don't want to mess around this time. Like I felt like I was very, very casual with the last one. So this one we'll make sure we are not playing around here, especially because there's Liberty. Joaquin is left. So we'll just do the basic here. And again, you can already tell my Fantastic Four is pretty much back up to full health, thanks to the extra heals from Franklin and Human Torch. Okay, basic there. And yeah, we'll just do the basic here as well. That should get an assist as well. Some weird mismatched teams here, which I guess isn't a bad thing. So Invisible Woman should be able to take care of one of them. Apply some bleeds. So you see all these heals that I'm getting every time we... So we'll do the special there so we can get some offense up here to just give us a little extra umph. So again, Blastar, or not Blastar, Quasar, probably not needed if you don't have him here, but he does make quite a difference when he does that ult and it does the mass ability block. In this particular situation, we haven't really needed it. Let's go for the right side here with Sam, because we don't want him giving speed bar. So we will focus on him. And yeah, and these are all low stat characters. Like, these are all old meta characters. So even with those crazy mods, the Fantastic Four, excuse me, will make short work of these guys. I'm getting too lost with the Phoenix Force and Fantastic Four, and I got a little mixed up there. So still having a little bit of recovery in the process here. So okay, awesome. So we get that done, and the last wave should drop once this guy bleeds out. And really, let's just... Oh, it's just 3 of them. Yeah, let's just basic. We can play it safe here. Yeah, these guys are weak. Holy crap, these guys are weak. If you put the health mod on, they do get considerably stronger. 30% health it actually does add up. So just keep that in mind if you guys do decide to do that mod. So anyways, yeah, so that's it for node number 6, if I'm not mistaken. And I do believe with the mods that we have, I don't know if we have to do every single node. I do believe we just have to do, I think, every one of them except for the last one. Because even right now we're at 1.4. And 3 more nodes, I think, should get us to about 2. So we'll switch over back now to the Vigilantes. And this time I actually did save the team. We'll jump back in here with this one. And we'll basically hopefully get this one done quickly here. And like I already said, this team is pretty... it's all you need. You don't need Thunderbolts. You don't need the other ones. You can just kind of use this team. Ooh. So keep in mind here... whoa, what happened here? Okay, so we might have to do a little quick reset here. I don't know what happened here. Maybe I am going to take my own advice and switch them to... should I switch them over to... Let's just change lanes a bit here. Punisher is squishier. And I feel like with Hitmonkey in the middle there, maybe that's why... Okay, oh no, we took the first turn this time. Okay, so that's where maybe it's just RNG. Okay, so I guess just reset it till you take the first turn. Sorry, I do forget like how the heck these play out. Because not every time the turns play out the way they do, and that's weird. Sometimes I guess that's just the RNG part of it. So maybe I didn't need to switch my characters. Okay, either way, once Sable gets to her turn, everything should pretty much just melt. Yeah, let's do the Altair. I'm just very curious about how that turn meter worked out. Huh, weird. Okay, so we do the basic here. That should chain to a few people. Basic. And if Sable gets to her turn, she should be alt here as well. That should knock a few guys out of the ring. Yep, we'll focus on Red Goblin again. So we'll do the basic, or not the basic, the special there. So chains. And who else is next? Lalandra. Okay. So let's do the taunt here, and some heals. Get some some immunity. Let's do the alt here. This should kill off hopefully 1 person. Oh, 2 people. Perfect. And if it gets back to Quasar's turn, we have 7 guys here left. Let's be careful here and just do the special so we can save our cooldowns. And if it gets to Sable's turn, we should put alt actually. Her turns, I believe, is right next. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. Okay, so we'll do the alt here. And we should get to Daredevil's turn right after, I think, for some heals. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, let's just throw the stun. I like the stun here. He always gets his stun energy back just because of all the kills. So don't be afraid to throw his stun. Yeah, because we're gonna kill a couple guys. Energy goes back to him. And then yeah, we can just basic here. Chain basic should kill off maybe one of them. Oh, I thought for sure she was gonna die. Okay, no, you're not. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Quasar just has to blink and then they all die. His attack stats are just off the charts for this trial. So there it goes. There it goes. No, number 7 done. Okay. Okay, so that's it for there. Yeah. So I think right now we are okay. So we're about 2 nodes away. I think yeah. So we should be able to get everything except for the Mephisto node. So again, you don't need Thunderbolts. Just stick with this team. But if you do have Thunderbolts, definitely for sure. I've never tried them, but I can imagine it would probably be very difficult because, like I said, I don't know how that would work. The alt here will help against Super Skrull as well because he's really annoying. If you don't have the alt here, you're kind of screwed. So you want to make sure you always have that alt ready for this one specifically, and then you also need to stun him as well. The super scroll is just annoying. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to stun him because we got taunted here, but let's make sure we can do the slow. That's gonna target him, and that should do the rest. Okay, let's take the evasion for us as well. Thank you. You were making this very easy for us. Okay, and then next wave drops, we should be able to get a nice Silver Sable alt here, and this is going to apply that ability, that heal block that I mentioned earlier. Oh, it should have applied heal block. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. So if you can stun him, it doesn't matter because he won't be able to heal himself if he's stunned. And then, yeah, we'll throw the nice big fat taunt right here in the middle, and that should kill off at least a couple people. And if it doesn't kill off anybody, it's fine because Punisher's just going to do his job. And we're done. Okay, and then QUASAR, just to be safe here, we'll do the special so we can save his alt for when we need it. And yeah, we can just be safe here. We just basic these guys. Actually, yeah, leave Penny last if you can. She can heal herself and she can throw a stun and slow things down for us. So it's not bad if you needed a little bit of turn energy. And they're both kind of slower characters, so it's fine. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know if they can take a turn. Yeah, dead. Okay, so energy back quick and fast. Nice and quick for us. Also, guys, we have the reset already taking place today, so just make sure you also do your Twitch. If you're watching any of the Twitch streamers, make sure you guys are doing that for your freebies. So the last one that I will leave you guys with here is the Fantastic Four. And again, you know, you can switch your ISO 8s back if they're, you know, this is the last node, so it really doesn't matter which ones you have here. I generally like to keep Johnny as a striker, so then he does an extra ping, an extra hit. But yeah, this is the last node, and we should be able to get the 2 mil from this one. So yeah, this one, I feel like it's fairly straightforward. We can alt here, and then yeah, we haven't even done any Invisible Woman alts yet, so this will be fun. We've kind of just kept it very basic, and we've just been kind of basic and special. Because I liked, if you guys don't know this about me, when I play these types of game modes, I'm always very conservative with my abilities, because you don't know what the next node brings. That's why I like the Psychic Cataclysm and the Polarity Tower and stuff. I like to be very conservative with my abilities, so that way we can kind of save it for the next one, because we don't know what's next. So anyways, yeah, so they're just gonna do their thing. I'm very puzzled right now why there's only 3 of them. I thought there was more people. Okay, so that's gonna bring on Gladiator out. Yeah, he's gonna do his thing. He won't be able to do much because we have Safeguard. Yeah, so we'll do this. We still haven't even used this alt. I was hoping like a nice big wave, so that I could just do the Invisible Woman alt, followed by the Franklin alt, and we still haven't had a chance to do that. We haven't done that once at all in this entire trial. So that kind of tells you guys, like, it kind of tells you like when you need to do it or when you don't need to do it. But yeah, but I can't say enough. Like, if you have Thing instead of Johnny, I just feel like Thing is really slow. So, and Johnny he hits fast, and he always does the assists, and he also does the heals. So I don't know. So we'll do the alt here because there's only 3 of them left after this, and it's just, yeah, I'm just kind of, I thought there would be more people in the end here, but maybe that's the last node. Maybe that's the one that's kind of crazy. I haven't really done that one in a while because I'm just kind of lazy, and I just you know, want to do the minimum, because I think that one is actually pretty hard here. But anyways, we're gonna just auto the rest here because we're kind of done. QUASAR didn't even really do anything. We kind of just cleared it through it. Okay, so that's it. That's it for the gameplay. I wouldn't say it was the best, you know, most perfect gameplay, and my abilities were the best, but hopefully it gives you guys an idea. Hopefully it helps you guys out. And there you guys have it. We got our 2 mil. So there you go. You get all your orbs, and you get all your free stuff there. And yeah, and hopefully you guys were able to you know, get it done as well. What is going on here? I got froze up here. So you should be able to get the 4 red. You should be good your 10 orbs as well, which is kind of nice. And then yeah, there's quite a bit of time on this event, so make sure you guys are doing it before it ends. And again, if you guys have any questions or any comments or anything like that, feel free to link it. I'm gonna try this maybe on my baby account and see if I can do it and maybe get the minimum unlock. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching. Hope this was helpful, and I will catch you guys in the next one.